Happy Thursday, Boalia Desmond here. Thank you for tuning in. So if this is the first time you're tuning into my page, I welcome you. So I titled my message today with the question, what do you stand for? So today we had we're part of a 30-day wisdom challenge, which is just going through the book of Proverbs. So proverb a day. And most of you know, if you do know anything about the book of Proverbs, it is about wisdom, right? So John C. Maxwell was on there today talking with Pedro, and they were talking about values. So I just wanted to talk about values today. So what do you stand for? So and your values are the things that you believe, right? The characteristics of that you believe in, right? Maybe you're a person who values honesty. Maybe you're a person who values integrity. You know, what are the things that you like? Because the values that you hold dear are things that come to you easily, right? They're the things that just become a part of the decisions that you make, the things that you go for, the things that you do on a day-to-day basis that give you the results that you end up having. Because you base those based on your beliefs, right? So if you're in a relationship, for example, okay, so one of the values for me is that, you know, I'm a believer in Jesus, right? I love Jesus, okay? So if I was single, right, one of the values that I would not compromise would be being with somebody who is not of faith. I would not marry somebody that doesn't have faith. Why? Because that is a standard for me. That is something that I 100% believe in, and I don't want to be compromising because they don't think that church is important, because they don't believe that praying is important. Now you've got a struggle, right? You've got this struggle. So what are the things that you know are valuable to you, like you hold as true values, they're part of who you are, that you are compromising, or that maybe you've never really thought about, so you kind of make decisions willy-nilly, and then you don't understand why you struggle. It is so critical that you sit and you understand what you hold true as important. The characteristics that you look for in people, the relationships that you know that you would not compromise if it came to you having to act outside of the norm, outside of the things that you hold near and dear to you. Okay, so even relationships with you know, if you're in business, right? You don't want to bring on a business partner that, if honesty is one of your values, you don't want to bring somebody that isn't honest. You don't want to bring somebody that doesn't have integrity just because you want to have a business partner. You have to think into the things that you hold true, you hold as valuable, and make sure that decisions that you're making, people that you're allowing into your life, people that you're allowed to speak into your life, people that you hold close to you, follow and fall into the characteristics that are important to you. You're going to be so much happier when you can establish your values so that you live by those, and you're not living outside of them. Because when you live outside of them, you have struggles. Because it's not normal for you. It doesn't come easy. It doesn't come natural. Okay, so if you never really thought about your values and you've just kind of been winging it, now is the time to think, what is really important to me? What are the characteristics that I think are important? What are the things that I know I will not compromise on? What are the things that you know you would fight for if it came down to it? That's how you can determine that. And stick with it. Okay, when you know exactly what it is that you stand for and what it is that you believe in, you won't be swayed by people's opinions and people telling you what to do, because you're like, no, what? Nope, that doesn't line up with who I am. It doesn't line up with, you know, the person that I believe myself to be, the standards that I've set for myself. Okay, you just are going to live so much better. So I thank you for tuning in. I want to hear from you guys. What are your values? What are the things that you hold important to you? And did you ever have a time when you compromised? And what did that feel like? Or what was the result of you compromising? So I thank you for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow.